Hi, I'm Hobson. You'll catch me a little later on in the FCAT program. I'm actually speaking to you from the past. Well, kinda. You see, by now, I should be back home, curled up on the couch with my family and dog, of course, ready to be tuning in to celebrate. Hey, if you haven't already, hit up social with hashtag MySFUGrad and let us see how you're celebrating.
I want to take this moment to thank all those who supported me. I could not have made it this far without the sustenance from my creator and from the Muslim Students Association, my professors, and all those along the way who made SFU a better place to be. Thank you.
I'm here to get more than a degree.
I'm here to explore.
To connect. To learn.
I am here to forge a new path.
To push myself.
To set goals and achieve them.
I am here to win.
I am here to grow.
In the next few years, I look forward to working with peers, communities, and all different stakeholders to build a just, sustainable, and livable future for all, and addressing all of the root cause of all the issues we face today.
I am here to build bridges.
I'm here to promote inclusion.
To embrace diversity.
To learn from others.
I'm here to support my community.
I'm here to lift people up.
To engage.
To listen.
I am here to grow.
Today, I'm here celebrating with my family in person and my friends over Zoom. Although not an in-person convocation ceremony, I'm so grateful to be surrounded by those who support me along the way.
I would like to wholeheartedly thank to my family who reside on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you for making my educational dreams come true, even though we are physically far, but always in my heart. And thanks to all those amazing inspirational individuals in my life. Thank you for believing in me, even at the times that when I doubted myself.
Hello and welcome everyone. The time has come to celebrate Simon Fraser University's graduating class for June 2021. My name is Farhan Lalji. I'm a broadcaster with TSN and more importantly, I am a proud graduate of Simon Fraser University. Some of the best times of my life were spent atop Burnaby Mountain, and I am delighted to welcome all of you, SFU's newest alumni, to today's virtual convocation ceremony for the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Graduands, or should I say my fellow alumni, today we are gathered virtually to celebrate your graduation, one of the most important milestones of your university experience, or dare I say, your entire lives. We are celebrating your accomplishments because they deserve to be celebrated. You have worked so hard to earn your degree, and we are proud of everything you've accomplished. It's been wonderful to see you celebrating with your friends and family. Many of you have been posting on social media, whether you are wearing your virtual cap and gown or recreating that walk across the stage moment using your SFU Instagram filter. There's been so much warmth and creativity in your celebrations, and I encourage you to share your messages and your wishes with your fellow graduates using the hashtag MySFUGrad. And you can also access our live chat program, sharing your best wishes with one another. Do you hear that? I hear bagpipes, which means it's time to turn your attention to Burnaby Mountain and get ready for today's celebration.
It's an honor for me to be here with you today to welcome you to the unceded territory and shared territories. That song that we entered in with today was the Musqueam paddle song, Musqueam victory song, and our canoe paddlers sing that song to keep in sync, to keep in stride, and also keep their strength up. Just wanted to share that with you today. Hiked up, I was the
Great day, everyone. Congratulations, students. You have done a great job with your studies here with the family of SFU. Thanking the communities from which you come from and your families. Just a special blessing now for your journey. Great spirit. Thank you for bringing us together today. Just guide each and every one as they leave our community to go into different communities. Let us always remember that we are the leaders and the mentors of those who follow us, those who witness what we do and what we say. I ask Great Spirit just a very special blessing now on each and every one present here today, all my relations.
Thank you for sharing that warm welcome, Elder Margaret. I'd also like to pay my respects to elders, past and present. Thank you also to Jack Lee, Pipe Sergeant of the SFU Pipe Band, and Alec Dan of the Musqueam Nation for his drumming and song. It's an honor to be here today on the traditional, unceded, and continually occupied territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples, where SFU's Convocation is hosted and filmed. The SFU Choir, graduates and members of the SFU community will now lead us in the singing of O Canada. Please rise.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot of in us command, with glowing hearts we see the rise of true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Your Honor, Madam President, members of the Board of Governors and Senate, faculty, honored guests, graduates, families and friends, I'm Tamara Vrooman, Chancellor of Simon Fraser University. Joining me on the platform are SFU's Vice Presidents, Deans, and Registrar. We're delighted and honored that you're with us for Convocation. I now declare the June 2021 Convocation assembled for the granting of degrees. I'm pleased to present Her Honor, the Honorable Janet Austin, Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia, for her opening address.
Chancellor Vrooman, President Johnson, honored guests, graduates, families and friends, it is an enormous pleasure to join you today as you celebrate on the traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Katzie, Coquitlam, Kikite, Kwantlen, Semiahmoo, and Tsawwassen peoples. Haichka Siam. And although we can't gather in person to celebrate your achievements, we are joined together in spirit the spirit of camaraderie and resolve that has characterized this past, most challenging year. I want to thank everyone in the university community, staff, faculty, alumni, and students for pulling together on this journey. The past year has shown us the best of British Columbia, and I have found inspiration in countless examples of unstinting generosity and compassion that have emerged around the province. People from all walks of life and every part of our province looking out for each other as neighbors, as friends, and as fellow citizens. These examples show us that when called upon, we can live up to the responsibilities of citizenship and community and pull together to solve common problems. To the graduates, in a world where knowledge is our most important asset, your success is our success, and your future is our future. Of all the knowledge that you've acquired in your studies, This simple bit of wisdom, that more is achieved working together than alone, is perhaps the most important of all. As you leave this institution and embark on the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to carry this thought with you to help chart a better, kinder, more inclusive future for yourselves, for your community, indeed for all of us. As you say here at Simon Fraser University, we are ready, and we are ready together. On behalf of all British Columbians, please accept my heartfelt congratulations and very best wishes for every possible success and happiness as you yourselves define these things. Haichka Siem.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm delighted to introduce the Minister of Advanced Education and Skills, the Honourable Anne Kang, for her remarks.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anne Kang, and it's my privilege to be serving British Columbians as the new Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training. I'm sending you greetings from the unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nations. Congratulations to each one of you on your accomplishment. I am so proud to be one of the first people to celebrate your success with you as you graduate from Simon Fraser University. For decades, SFU has played a significant role in changing the culture of the province and driving social progress. I know you'll take the fight for justice with you to help make our province a better place for everyone. I know this is not the kind of graduation day you had imagined. I realize not being able to be part of a large celebration in person because of COVID-19 has been disappointing. But you have worked hard to reach this milestone in your life, and nothing, not even this pandemic, can take that away from you. COVID-19 has just proven to us all how much you are needed. Your generation plays a unique role as it is going to write the next chapter of our province, our country, and our world. May you use your skills acquired at Simon Fraser University to give back to your respective communities and help us build a better BC. Your family and friends, your professors and instructors, they will view this virtual convocation and be as proud of you as I am. As a former elementary school teacher, lifelong learner, and a woman of color, empowering people through education is a value close to my heart. And that is why I am so happy to see the progress you've made this far, and I encourage you to keep going strong. Today, we celebrate each one of you for all your dedication and determination to education, especially during this challenging time. Congratulations once again, and good luck.
Thank you, Minister. Honored guests and graduates. Although we can't be together, our separation only adds to the pride we have in our graduating students. Earning a degree is always an extraordinary accomplishment. Earning a degree at this moment in our history is a feat of dogged determination and character. Your commitment to education through the pandemic reminds us that important values endure even when the world is turned on its head, and that was certainly the case in this past year. But let us also say, at the outset of my remarks, that we are celebrating your achievement at a difficult and painful moment in our history. A moment embodied in the souls of 215 beautiful children found at the former Kamloops Indian Residential School. A moment that forces us to confront horrible injustices and brutality carried out under the banner of progress in education. And so on this day, let's remind ourselves that as important as education can be, it is not a good in and of itself. To be good, education must be attached to a moral vision that seeks a better and more humane understanding of what it means to be human. Einstein famously said, "Any fool can know. The point is to understand." It's not easy. The world is immensely complex. But it helps us understand if we can see the world through another's eyes. If our first instinct is towards compassion and empathy. For me, that is the enduring value of higher education. It gives us both knowledge and perspective, a perspective that leads to greater understanding. and it is one of the reasons I love this institution. From its very beginning, Simon Fraser University has been guided by the idea that knowledge and understanding are born from engagement, and that at its best, a university is threaded into the life of the community. Only in this way can an institution of higher learning truly fulfill its mission and contribute to a better understanding of our world. I see those values at work in the SFU researchers who have done so much to inform our public health decisions during the pandemic. I see them at work in our contribution to informed dialogue on some of the toughest issues of our time through SFU Public Square. I see them through the work of Beatty School of Business, where discussions about blending business success and the success of society and the planet were a focus before the rest of the world had even heard of ESG. And I see them at work in SFU's ambition to be a more inclusive, welcoming, and nurturing institution for all. Now, as SFU alumni, I hope you will not only apply the knowledge you've gained, but also the wisdom you've earned. In that way, you can fulfill your personal ambitions for a productive and well-lived life and better understand and contribute to the world around you. As an SFU alumnus myself, and the first in my family to attend university, this is one of the many gifts I received from my time at university and now as Chancellor of SFU. And I trust it will be for you as well. On behalf of everyone at SFU, faculty, staff, and more than 170,000 alumni spread across the world, congratulations. You deserve it. I call upon the president of our university, Dr. Joy Johnson, for her address to graduates.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Graduates and honored guests, welcome everyone to this special convocation ceremony. Let me begin by acknowledging that I am privileged to be speaking to you today on the traditional unceded territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples. As a settler on these lands, I recognize a responsibility to address and repair relations with the Indigenous people whose lands we occupy. Acknowledging this is an important step towards reconciliation. I also want to say, everyone watching and listening today, that the entire SFU community stands in solidarity with Indigenous peoples as we grieve the enormous, unfathomable loss of life at the Kamloops Indian Residential School. The devastation caused by Canada's residential schools knows no moral limits. And so, as we gather today, I ask us all to acknowledge the collective responsibility we share for a system that took so many innocent lives. And that in their memory, our graduates take forth the conviction that they have the power to confront injustice and build a better world. For me, that is one of the most important lessons we can take from the last year and a half of forced isolation, the power we have to overcome. And so, as challenging as these last months have been, I don't believe your future or your experience at SFU will be defined by the pandemic and its aftermath. I think your future, our future, will be defined only by you, because history just doesn't happen to us. We happen to history. And so, yes, the world is going through a period of profound change and uncertainty. Yes, we must forthrightly confront injustice, past and present. It seems daunting, but don't forget, past generations faced enormous challenges too, and they confronted them with courage and foresight, often against enormous odds and the tutting of cynics. I think of the young Indigenous leaders who fought to establish Aboriginal title almost 50 years ago. I think of the early struggles of the Canadian feminist and LGBTQ movements that opened new paths for people like me to lead institutions like this one. I think of the scientists who work so diligently to develop vaccines in record time, and the public health officials who've worked so hard to keep us safe. These people knew that history isn't just stumbled upon, it's created by working together in common cause to bend it in a better direction. Now, of course, every one of you is unique. You come from different backgrounds, spiritual traditions, and political perspectives. You want different things from your education and from your lives. That's good. Difference is good. But don't forget that you share a common destiny. We all do. And with that knowledge and the wisdom that comes from learning, always know that you have an enormous agency and power over the world that is to come. I hope and trust that the time you spent at Simon Fraser University studying and learning has helped you see this important truth. On behalf of the entire SFU community, my heartfelt thanks to all of your friends and family who helped you along the way. My sincere congratulations to you for all that you have accomplished. You did it, and we are so proud of you.
SFU's honorary degree is the highest honor conferred by the university. The degrees are awarded to distinguished individuals in recognition of their scholarly, scientific, or artistic achievement, or in recognition of exceptional contribution to the public good. Their achievements celebrate our university's values and serve as an inspiration to our students, graduates, and community. I'm delighted to introduce this June's honorary degree recipient, Dr. Melinda Smith, who is conferred a degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Dr. Melinda Smith is a renowned political scientist whose lifelong pursuit of racial justice is helping to shape a more diverse, inclusive, and just nation. Born in the Bahamas and educated at Queen's College in Nassau, Dr. Smith later earned 2 master's degrees at Western Michigan University and a PhD at the University of Alberta. Today, she is the inaugural Vice Provost of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion, and a Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation Fellow at the University of Calgary. An engaged and much lauded researcher, her work offers timely insight into the history of racism, racialization, and inequality in Canada and around the world. Her scholarship reveals not only how we arrived at this tense moment, but how we can and must move forward. Serving on several national research councils and associations, Dr. Smith's EDI leadership has influenced policy at the national level, both inside and beyond the Academy. The first person of color on the executive of the Federation for the Humanities and Social Sciences, she also contributed to the Dimension EDI Charter, which helps Canada's major federal granting agencies to engage and support disadvantaged and historically underrepresented researchers and create a more inclusive research ecosystem. A prolific author, she is also the co-editor of The Nuances of Blackness in the Canadian Academy, to be published in January 2022. It is with pleasure that I call on Dr. Melinda Smith for her convocation address.
I am deeply honored to receive a Doctor of Laws honoris causa from Simon Fraser University. To the 2021 graduating class, I salute you, your perseverance and accomplishments. Your generation, some call you the pandemials, confront unique and formidable challenges. I am confident that, as my mother used to say to me, you'll figure it out. I was born as a colonial subject in the Bahamas, and nothing in my life story could have prepared me to think about the possibility of this moment. What I can say in the spirit of Ubuntu is that you see me because I stand on the shoulders of giants, those seen and unseen. My family, mentors, friends, allies in the struggles for social justice. What has energized me is a deep love of learning and the promise that knowledge can be mobilized to better society and to cultivate human flourishing. These are, needless to say, tumultuous times. We are living through both a global pandemic that has deepened social inequities and a racial reckoning that demands recommitments to human rights and human dignity as non-negotiable markers of a just community. In my equity work, I have been inspired by many courageous people whose struggle for justice in their time continue to inspire me. I want to share 5 lessons from them about charting more equitable futures. The first lesson is that equality in post-secondary education, in employment and society will happen if and when we make it happen. As Justice Rosalie Silva-Abella stressed in her Royal Commission on Equality in Employment, it is not that individuals in the designated groups are inherently unable to achieve equality on their own. It is that the obstacles in their way are so formidable and so self-perpetuating that they cannot be overcome without intervention. Equality will not happen unless we make it happen. A second lesson is that justice is indivisible. For the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied to a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly." I believe that together we have it in our power to ensure that justice is not deferred into a distant future, but is realized in the here and now. A third lesson I take from the poet Audre Lorde, who reminded us that the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house. Those of us who stand outside the circle of this society's definition of acceptable, those of us who have been forged in the crucibles of difference, those of us who are poor, who are lesbians, who are Black, who are older, know that survival is not an academic skill. It is learning how to take our differences and make them strengths. Fourth, the pursuit of justice requires courage, which, like a muscle, is built up over time and with constant use. Maya Angelou said it best. I am convinced that courage is the most important of all virtues, because without courage, you cannot practice any other virtue consistently. Finally, as Nelson Mandela rightly reminded us in The Long Road to Freedom, to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Thank you, SFU, for this great honor.
We are so proud of our honorary degree recipients and all of you, SFU's newest alumni. I invite Brandon Chapman, President of the Alumni Association, to bring greetings to the graduates.
Congratulations to the honorary degree recipients and the class of 2021. I'm Brandon Chapman, President of SFU's Alumni Association, and I'd like to officially welcome you to the Alumni Association. You're now lifetime members of a worldwide network with more than 170,000 alumni in over 140 countries. Our goal is to provide you with opportunities to learn, to grow, and to thrive through professional and personal development opportunities, career resources, and other benefits. As alumni, you now serve as ambassadors for SFU in your communities. So be proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you the best of successes on this next phase of your journey.
Thank you, Brandon. Madam Chancellor, an important part of convocation is hearing the words of our graduands. Kimberly John is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree with a double major in Indigenous Studies and Health Sciences. She is co-Salish, and during her time at SFU, she worked as a research assistant for the People of the Texts, an online Indigenous literature archival project, and also as an assistant for the Indigenous University Preparation Program. This fall, she will continue her studies at the SFU School of Public Policy.
Hi, my name is Kimberly John, and I'm a member of the Sechelt Nation. Today I'm celebrating with you my completion of a double major in health sciences and Indigenous Studies. I send my greetings from a place I've spent a great deal of time in over the past 5 years. I have studied, worked, and socialized on the unceded traditional territories of the Tsleil-Waututh, Coquitlam, Squamish, and Musqueam nations. To my fellow graduates, today we celebrate our success in our journey. These have been unique times, and we have seen and experienced the strain of long-distance and virtual learning. It is a testament to our adaptability, creativity, and personal strengths that we have made it this far. We have leaned on each other over the past year, and I've been so happy to experience the support and the friendship of classmates and professors. My success would not have been possible without them. Our struggles have taught us that we are privileged and made us aware that not everybody is as lucky as we are. I know these experiences will help us move forward with kindness and with giving hearts. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much for your remarks. Madam Chancellor, I'm now delighted to acknowledge SFU's highest graduate award recipients. The Gordon M. Shrum Gold Medal is awarded each year to a bachelor's degree student who has maintained a high scholastic standing and has contributed significantly to the university community. On behalf of SFU, I congratulate Galvin Huen for his impressive achievement. He's both passionate in and out of the lab, advocating for fellow students to create a positive student experience. He is graduating with a Bachelor of Science with honors in biomedical physiology. The Lieutenant Governor's Medal for Inclusion, Democracy, and Reconciliation is presented to an undergraduate student who excels in their studies and has made outstanding contributions to the promotion of inclusion, democracy, and/or reconciliation within the campus community. This year, the Lieutenant Governor's Medal is awarded to Anya Sass, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Gender, Sexuality, and Women's Studies. Passionate about human rights, she has volunteered extensively with refugees. Congratulations, Anya. The Governor General's Silver Medals are awarded to 2 undergraduate students who are judged to have the most outstanding records in the graduating class. This year's recipients are Jennifer Krentz, who is graduating with an honors, a Bachelor's of Arts degree in psychology and a minor in criminology. A volunteer research assistant in several psychology labs, she has also served as the SFU undergraduate representative of the Canadian Psychological Association. Rami Elmallah is graduating with a Bachelor of Applied Science degree in Mechatronic Systems Engineering. His university experience was fueled by his passion for technology, community, and research. On behalf of SFU, we congratulate Jennifer and Rami for their impressive achievements. The Governor General's Gold Medals are awarded to the top 2 graduate students who are judged to have the most outstanding records in the graduating class. This year's recipients are Dr. Patricia Coburn, whose doctoral work focused on legal decision-making. For her PhD, she conducted research on how cross-examination influences children's ability to testify. Dr. Coburn is a faculty member at Kwantlen Polytechnic University. Dr. Michael Meanwell has been working with leading pharmaceutical companies to significantly reduce the time and costs associated with drug development. He has also been active in several community-based science outreach programs and is currently working at the Scripps Research Institute in San Diego. On behalf of Simon Fraser University, we congratulate Dr. Coburn and Dr. Meanwell for their outstanding achievements. Madam Chancellor, it's now time for the presentation of the graduands. I present to you those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of this university and request that you confer upon them the degrees for which they are now recommended. The members of the graduating class are listed in the program book on SFU's Convocation website and in the virtual procession of graduate names that will follow at the end of the speaking program. I now present to the Chancellor the graduating class to be admitted en masse to their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the Senate of this university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees.
Graduating class of June 2021, I congratulate each of you on the completion of your degree. This is an impressive achievement, and I encourage your friends and family to communicate their hearty congratulations to you by whatever means possible, in person or virtual. Now, I invite the members of the graduating class to reciprocate by communicating through some safe means your thanks to your family, friends, faculty, and staff, indeed all those who helped you to reach this goal.
Graduates, you will be receiving your degrees and a convocation celebration box in the mail soon. Friends, this completes the official awarding of degrees. Before we move to the virtual graduate procession, during which time our graduates will be individually named, I do have several thank yous to express. Thank all of you for joining us on such a celebratory occasion, and to the many staff who have worked together to run this virtual convocation, my thanks.
Graduates, make sure you visit the Convocation website and join in the faculty and department gatherings. Graduates and families, we look forward to inviting you all to an in-person convocation ceremony when it is safe to do so. Until then, we will honor and recognize each of our graduates individually here. Our deans have a few words to start.
Dear graduates, in a year like no other in our lives, I want to recognize and congratulate you for the extremely significant feat of completing your graduate degrees, a feat of hard work and of an imagination, and one that I know your friends, family, and communities and everyone here at SFU also takes pride in. The fact that you've done all the amazing, difficult, and brilliant things that come together into a graduate degree under circumstances that are not likely to be repeated, both for you and for your professors, shows how dedicated and resourceful you have been. Hopefully, it also reflects how we've worked together to overcome the isolation caused by the pandemic. So I hope that along with all the attention and perseverance you put in academically, that the joys of community, the support of friendships, and the excitement of growing intellectually have all been central to the time you've had at SFU. Not only are you part of the communities that distinguish SFU, but through your work as students, researchers, and teachers, you also shape SFU as a university and as a vital part of the social fabric of BC and beyond. Significantly, you have done all of this at a moment when universities are again reckoning with changes in society that are urgently asking for transformative knowledge, social justice, and global equity. Thank you and congratulations.
I'm so pleased to congratulate you, our 2021 graduates of SFU's Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. As you celebrate your achievements and receive your degrees today, know that you join the top minds of your generation. The courses you have taken within the arts and social sciences introduced you to the magnificent scope of the human condition, its cultures, histories, successes, and tragedies. It is my fervent hope that your university journey within FAST has helped you discover a sense of purpose,
whether you have studied contemporary fiction, cognitive function, or macroeconomics. I know that your studies have given you critical skills that will serve you well in the future. The ability to question, to create insights based on evidence, and to pursue deeper research. The future may still feel quite uncertain, but rest assured, you are well equipped to face the challenges ahead. Your arts and social sciences education prepares you to not only assess complicated situations, but also to creatively problem solve and influence positive change. The world needs your skills and your energy, intellect, and creativity. I wish you all the best as we send you forward today, and I look forward to seeing you accomplish what you have worked toward and building a brighter, more equitable future for us all.
Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Jelena Golubovich, recipient of a Graduate Dean's Medal. Vincent R. Hopkins, recipient of a Graduate Dean's Medal. Jarashri Das. Jennifer Nicole Heitz Thomas. Harleen Atwal. Benedicta Bao. Laura Alexandra Blodge. Ryan Charles Breeden. Giovanna Catusi Pinero. Bugra Jelan. Federica Cogoni. Chloe Dubois. Anna Oyan Fong. Alexis Constance Ellen Haig. Chris Hardcastle. Dylan Roger Thomas Harvey. Corinne Laura Henderson. Jahidal Islam. Joey Khan. Jisoo Kim. Bradley Kleinstuber. Leonie Knuckleman. Melanie Lakani. Lulu Lee. Emily Shai Lonsdale. Brigitte Blumel Molana. Marina Kadriu. Sorina Moldovan. Afsana Aziz Nital. Arkham Nuski. B.T. Omboga. Tyler John Perkins. Alyosha Periard Abdo. Glaucia Nascimento Salgado. Rupinder Kaur Sander. Sarah Tesla. Kali Todd Timms. Alexandra Werriere. Claire Acton Wilson. Momoka Yamagata. Chi Jing Yang. Morgan Elise Young. Stephanie K. Yu. Jennifer June Dion. Mary Ann Dykau. Jennifer Kathleen Griffin. Jordan Johnston. Michelle Lendra McMahon. Sky Noel Morphopoulos. Tom Morton. Luke Nixon. John Oosterhuis. Angus Richard Telfer. Gunawan Chandra. Anya Saas, recipient of the Lieutenant Governor's Medal for Inclusion, Democracy, and Reconciliation. Jenna Richmond, recipient of an Undergraduate Dean's Medal. Cyan Janet Darlene Abbey. Marie Asian. Armagan Al-Yabadi. Isabella Alvarez. Amanuel Tesfamariam Askodam. Georgia Asimakis. Anthony Ayakawa. Sophia Ajagina. Almas Babrakzai. Andy Madison Bach, Gurjovan Singh Baines, Matthew Christopher Baines, Raman Singh Baines, Rhiannon Bal, Janelyn Baliana, Hannah Barbero, Katsiarina Barkar, Michaela Kennedy Basile, Trisha Marie Ann Bautista, Chris J.G. Baxter, Katrina Noel Berry, Rachel Catherine Berry, Gunvir Bandel, Corinne Blumenthal, Siobhan Joyce Board, Imraj Bolduck, Calvin John Bondock, Adam Santos Bobrick, Daniel Boyle, Rupi Brach, Rajkanwar Singh Brar, Alexandria Grace Brown, Lisa Maria Bush, Michael James Byron, Michelle Mi Sen Chan, Santai Chan, Garland Chang, Jasneet Kaur Chawla, Herleen Chima, Travis James Cheney, Madison Sinyu Jung, Patrick Chiang, Angel Tin-Yu Choi, Clarence Cho-Wei Chow, Caitlin Chow, Hannah May Fung Christensen, Pablo Fidel Claremont, Jennifer Rose Collette, Benjamin Charles Connor, David Peter Connolly, Maria Elena Alexandra Corbett, Amanda Cordero, Chandler Allen Cruz, Katarina DeConce Sao, Jordan Lee DeJong, Angelica Devikna, Samantha DiFrancesco, Lizeth Guadalupe Diaz Hernandez, Julie Francis Dixon, Zhao Ning Ding, Quinton Francis D. Tomaso, Stephen S.W. Dong, Ho Man Jason Du, Helen Elizabeth Dugan, Caitlin Dunbar, Sarah Elizabeth Eaton, Joel Elsden, Rafaela Enderica, Mahin Farouk, Janjan Feng, Olivia Ferrara, Andrea Florencia Figueroa, Geraldine Figueroa, Reese Finnick, Dina Odette Flores, Chelsea Danielle Marie Friesen, Abby Frost, Kiki Winky Phone, Jeremy Cyrus Jimenez Gongoso, Jeremy Garrett, Santiago Gaviria Aluja, Lindsay Melissa Gessner, Hanie Gadari, Saba Gauss, Jessica Raquel Gibson, Gurneet Gill, Ravneet Kaur Gill, Angelina Marie Gizzy, Lucas William Gray, Sarah Angela Garreau, Elizabeth Gregson, Anuvir Kaur Grewal, Harman Greywal, Genevieve Haig, Benjamin Matthew Moorcroft Haberl, Carrie Annette Hall, Robin Haydock, Daryl Hayward, Karina Ruth Helms, Tyann Sadie Janelle Herbert, Kitty Ho, Sok Jun Hong, Alexander Kong J. Shea, Shu Yi Huang, Landon Lee Na Imagawa, Alberto Iskandar, Christine Ashley Jansen, Shoji Wesley Isaac Jansen, Jashandeep Jassal, Hyun Il Jung, Chi Jiang, William Rafferty Nathan Joe, Kimberly Edith John, Reed Travis Johnson, Tristan Jones, Roberto Urich, Christina Kabdulina, Annika Kale, Shaista Kara, Nurkeldi Karantayev, Kyle Robert Catler, Saki Kawano, Scott Neil Cayley, Saif Kazamel, Kelly Keegan, Nigel Joseph Geit Keenan, Ahmed Habib Khan, Alia Khan, Dostum Sheheriar Khan, Mida Khan, Alexandra Rochelle Kiley, Ji-een Kim, Sienna Kish, Bogdan Knezovic, Mary Grace Knowles, Ajneet Kaur Kochar, Jana Maria Kerner Safrata, Carissa Louise Koneski, Elizabeth Victoria Korompai, Tatiana Rafaela Keen, Amandeep Singh Kundi, Ikorkam Kusasova, Aaron Lai, Emily Lamond, Maya Christine Lampa, Daphne Jane Lau, Jesse Colton LaCoy, Fernanda Ledesma, Ashley Patricia Lee, Brian Lee, Cameron Lee, Charles Hugh Feng Lee, Junyi Lee, Ekaterina Lepadatu, Jacqueline Ga-yu Liu, Rachel Lana Lee, Sixuan Lee, Xinrui Lee, Yi Ming Lee, Arthur Liao, Brianne Alana Lim, Fergus Miguel Linley Mota, Stuart Leonardi, Roland Liu Dryhar, Jose Fernando Lizarazo, Devin Michael Lilac, Stephanie Lily Ma, Joel Majo, Timmy Ho Leung Mak, Gregory Washington Makambi, Supreet Singh Malhi, Dominika Maludzinski, Olivia Martin, Tasha Munashi Matavada, James Alexander May, Christina Isabel May Rashka, Jacob Campbell McCallum, Keenan Patrick McCarthy, Sarah McCarthy, Sierra McRae, Grayson Alexander Mead, Tria Josepha Medrano, Haley Menard, Lucas Milne, Christina Teresa Morden, Zachary Arthur Morley, Kelly Nicole Morrison, Yasmin Mozafarian, Kayla Mudliar, Megan Mulligan, Matthew Zachary Mulone, Misha Murphy, Rachel Alicia Mutu Komoroa, Shilpa Prakash Narayan, Iqbal Nazargahi, Jacob Kirkland Miller New, Tiffany Ng, Hans Ngo, Kathy Tan Ying Nguyen, Heather Tran Nguyen, Haley Haewon No, Ozioma Nwabuko, Jackie Obunga, Christine Vargas Ortiz, Sydney Francis Aussenton Welch, Danielle Claire Omet, Linshuan Ouyang, Paratmika Padya, Wesley Michael Page, Dominica Daniela Page, Yue Pan, Kamal Panisar, Priya Paranjape, Jihu Park, Alexandre Paris, Rebecca May Patton, Sean Hendry Patton, Caitlin Marie Peden, Emily Marie Pedler, Ashley Fay, Louis Pinto, Martin Plavak, Julia Maria Sue Pakrup Machko, Kyle Alexander Pratt, Rebecca Wendy Preeb, Samai Prudencio Valadares, Jaspal Kaur Ray, Manvir Kaur Ray, Trevor Reese, Tion Richards, Matthew Bruin Risebrough, Trevor John Roberts, Maxime Roland Robichaud, Ashley Robles Palencia, Margarita Rodriguez Simon, Zachary Daniel Paul Romeo, Kimberly Lane Ross, Jason Howard Ruffley, Benjamin Rowland, Ida Salmani, Stinder Kaur Sandhu, Kritisha Sankla, Celia Sophie Sarah Sunye, Jared Rio John Scheuer, Jacob Schober, Chloe Laura Siffin, Alex Senchena, Samuel Jackson Service, Muhaiman Shafiq, Stephen Sharma, Anna Shatayeva, Nicole Lauren Shimon, Kyung Eun Shin, Amana Shoker, Carly Marie Schott, Adele Sium, Natasha Slatton, Maya Michelle Smith, Johar Kaur Somal, Wu Chul Song, Alyssa Marie Sound, Nicholas Spira, Caitlin Alexandra Spivey, Anastasia Staskovich, Trevor Eri Steele, Andy Stevens, Jessica Erin Stewart, Rihanna Kaur Sul, Gurjot Kaur Sunner, Jiawei Tang, Yashar Tasuji, Farai Tavengwa, Dhruv Deepak Taure, Marlisa Miranda Taylor, Aster Teng, Mark Anthony Testa, Christina Tai, Matthew Joseph Thomas, Nai Wen Tien, Richard Michael Torres, Justin Matthew Travis, Tatiana Tutsi, Peace Ugo, Cole Jonathan Urquhart, Courtney Nicole Ann Vance, Joseph Varga, Samuel Antonio Vendramin, Giselle Ariana Soren Verchez, Lu Wang, Ziqi Wang, Peter Jonathan Warzicki, Taylor Anastasia Waters, Jenna Kirsten Watkins, Sheena Watson, Morgan Wevernick, Allison Elizabeth Wick, Keith Allen Wise, Samantha Wong, Tiana Wong, Tyler Wood, Cynthia Wright, Kelly Yang, Sarah Yazdi, Rachel Tse Yan Yi, Victoria Ashley Ewell, Emily Rose Zecchino, Yulia Scriabin, Yua Zhang, Jacob Zhang, Chiting Zheng, Xingyu Zhou, Stephanie Ann McKay, Adrian Carhao Ing, Ephraim Tadessa, Karim Kurji Shagani, Monica Hoger, Joanna Lee, Niku Muradi, Bita Parsa, Derek Raymond DeMelt, V. Nya Lei, Sashika Sanuri Udawata,
Will the platform guests please rise for the recession?
congratulations to the grad class of 2021. We did it! Cheers!
Yes.
Happy graduation!
Congratulations, class of 2021. Congratulations, all the best. Go out there and get them.
Congratulations! Woo!
Wonderful! Hooray!
Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it!